Hey guys, Ben here, and welcome back to another video on Supergirl Season 3. So this is one of my first videos, and today we will be discussing where is Mon-El off to, and what is the portal slash wormhole he flew into during the Supergirl Season 2 finale. So I have a few theories. This is going to be a longer video, some that I'm not as keen on as others, but we will be discussing all the possibilities as to where he could have gone off to, or what the portal was. So my first theory is one that I actually haven't heard of as of now, so it seems like I am the only one online thinking that he could have gone through some sort of a boom tube. So I'm not claiming it as to I'm the only one in the world thinking this, but the only one online, because I haven't seen anyone post it online. So if you guys don't read comics, or you haven't seen something like Young Justice where boom tubes are heavily featured in, a boom tube is a type of teleportation device which is powered by a mother box where you can travel anywhere in the universe, and it essentially connects parts of the universe together like a gateway where you can literally go anywhere that you desire. So the idea of this was created by the New Gods, and it was actually created by Jack Kirby, a famous DC writer, and it's been used by a lot of characters like Darkseid and Orion very heavily. This could serve as a way to introduce new characters throughout space and new planets without the need of a transmatter portal that they have been using this season that needs to be stationed in 2 places around the universe, which is very unhandy if you are in need of transporting on the spot. So what makes me think that Mon-El could have gone through a boom tube? Well, the design of the portal that we saw in the episode is extremely similar to what the overall look of the boom tube is in the comics and in Young Justice, with a center point that is white and it's full of concentrated light, and it has ripples of light extending out of the center. So the looks are very similar, but this links into my other theory regarding where he is going. So considering if this were to be a boom tube, it is highly advanced, and I'm sure it may be able to do some sort of time traveling, as a lot of people's theories have been saying that this is some sort of temporal portal like the ones we see in Legends of Tomorrow. The reason why people are saying this is in the comics, Mon-El is part of a team named the Legion of Superheroes, and this team is from the 31st century, so that's 1,000 years in the future, which included many characters such as Saturn Girl, Cosmic Boy and Lightning Lad, who are all founding members, but throughout its runs there were loads of new characters that were introduced, such as Mon-El and Supergirl. So that links in very well. But also, the Legion on the TV show, remember, they don't follow the comics exactly. So if it isn't in the future, if they're not stationed in the future, they could be off-planet on another world. That would make a bit more sense if it were to be a boom tube, as the boom tube can definitely go across the universe. But remember, they don't have to follow comic book rules exactly, but it will definitely be some sort of transportation device if they do introduce the boom tube. So maybe on the TV show, if they do this, if they say, oh, the Legion's from the future, they introduce the boom tube and say, oh, it can time travel as well. So that would make a lot of sense. But if they were on another planet, that would also make sense. So a very highly advanced planet such as Krypton, but you know, another planet. So recently during the season of Supergirl, we saw a Legion ring in the Fortress of Solitude, which every member of the team wears. So this confirms they do exist, but the question is, will we be seeing them next season? And the answer to that is most likely, as they literally introduced a Legion character this season in the form of Mon-El, and they panned in on the ring during that episode. Like, they love their foreshadowing in the CW. And going on with the boom tube theory, the Legion could totally have a mother box that opens up boom tubes, as they're from the 31st century. As we've seen on The Flash, people like Abracadabra, who are the very far distant future, and that shit is really advanced there. So that's my number one going theory right now, to do with the boom tube. That was my personal theory, but most people have been saying this is a portal which will lead Mon-El into the Phantom Zone, as we saw the Phantom Zone projector last episode, so some people are like a bit of foreshadowing. And the Phantom Zone has heavily been featured throughout the seasons. We haven't actually seen the inside that much, but it's been talked about a lot due to Supergirl being trapped there. But I think it would be a bit repetitive for my liking. So this is also a very popular theory, as most people's first option is the Phantom Zone due to, in the comics, Mon-El, as he got lead poisoning, Superman or Superboy, I don't really remember, sent him to the Phantom Zone for 1,000 years until the Legion found him and brought him to Earth, and Brainiac 5 found a cure. They brought him to their time on Earth, so obviously that's the 31st century, as Mon-El is situated from the 21st century, so 1,000 years, 31st century. But to me, this is less likely, as the Phantom Zone would not just randomly open a portal to some random place in the universe and target Mon-El. Like, there is no logic in that, and he has barely travelled out of our galaxy. He's probably still in our galaxy, because I'm pretty sure the Kryptonian pod's not that fast. So regarding the Legion of Superheroes theory, if Mon-El does end up meeting the Legion of Superheroes when he returns, he could be a practicing superhero, because they have been foreshadowing that like hell. It's like, come on, give us a valor. And maybe over the course of the 3 to 5 month gap between where we don't see any footage due to the shows being off air, as they normally run in present day time, he could have been training with the Legion of Superheroes if he did get taken to their time or wherever they are. And he has a costume, and I feel like they should go for the comic book accurate costume, as they've been teasing his suit a lot, and a lot of fans would be displeased if they didn't do that. So we have never seen the suit as of now, so remember the last episode where he said to Kara, "You are always in my heart, no matter where he goes off to." And on his suit, we know he has the S symbol, which we know is the crest of the House of El. So maybe in this version of Mon-El, he wears his suit and he has this due to the fact so he can remember Kara and Supergirl, as that's where his heart is placed. So that would be very good. So that was pointed out by a user on Twitter. I will link her in the description below. And I think that would be very touching and fitting. So those were some theories as to where he is off to and what the portal could be, and also a bit to do with the Legion, but I will make an extended video about them in the near future. So my best theory as of now is the boom tube theory. I haven't heard that theory yet, so please tell me what you think about that. So like I said, I don't like the Phantom Zone theory, but anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and a comment, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
Strong, it doesn't make us weak. Tongue tied to service like Shari.